Welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, never forget that today is the first day of the rest of your life. It's gonna be fine. Who knows what's coming? Tonight's show is coming to you straight from where the sun don't shine, New York City, because it has been cloudy for about a week now, and it was raining buckets all day long, meaning the true heroes tonight are this audience right here, because these people, this wasn't easy. Nothing good is easy, right? They waited out there in that downpour, and don't you worry, folks, because there is no better way to boost your immune system than drip drying in an ice-cold theater. What's going on? Oh, we're learning more about the arrest of Luigi Mangione, the suspect in the murder of United Healthcare's CEO. Like how he gave the police a fake ID, then when the officers told him that he could be arrested for lying about his identity, he gave his true name. And when asked why he had lied, he said, "I clearly shouldn't have." Uh-huh. Good start. What else shouldn't you have done? Take your time. It rhymes with murder. Mangione has now been charged with second-degree murder, but he's not pleading guilty, and he's fighting attempts to extradite him to New York. Well, that makes sense. No one wants to be extradited to New York during the holidays. You gotta wait in a 2-hour line just to be cavity searched at the M&M store. Well, we're also learning allegedly more about his alleged motives. Yesterday, an independent journalist posted what is reportedly Mangione's manifesto, which is just 262 words. That's not a manifesto, that's a mini-festo. He could have just made it a Yelp review. American healthcare sucks, 1 star. Much nicer. The document basically rails against the healthcare industry and ends with, "I do apologize for any strife or traumas, but it had to be done." Well, at least he apologized. It reminds me of what Manson said after his murders. Whoops, my bad. Of course, Mangione's alleged actions have had a surprising result. People are so angry at America's healthcare system that they're treating him like a folk hero. And before we go any further, I just want to say something that I know takes courage. And I don't care how many viewers this costs me. I believe murder is wrong. Come on. Turns out that's an unpopular opinion because suddenly Luigi Mangione merch is everywhere, including t-shirts, hoodies, and stickers, and even a free Luigi doggy bandana. Y'all, knock it off. Don't make your dog wear murderer stuff. It's Christmas. Make him wear the plush reindeer antlers that he hates. This has surfaced a lot of anger against insurance companies from the public. Over the past few days, shares of United Health Group have fallen. Well, I hope you're happy. You guys made the money sad. How do we cheer it up? Send it more money? Maybe it's lonely. I don't know. One reason people are down on United Healthcare in particular is that they deny 32% of their claims, more than any other insurer, possibly because they use AI to deny coverage. In fact, we have footage of their new claims adjuster.
Come with me if you want a mammogram.
There's a breaking story this afternoon out of Washington, D.C. FBI Director Christopher Wray has announced plans to step down before Trump's inauguration. Well, I think it's fitting that America's top law enforcement officer is timing his resignation to coincide with the end of law. No, Wray has... You guys okay? You guys okay?
Good.
Okay. Now, Wray has 3 years, technically has 3 years left on his 10-year term, but this news doesn't come as a shock because Trump has repeatedly indicated he would fire him. And that's not surprising. The president-elect has had it out for Wray ever since Wray was appointed by a man who nearly destroyed Trump's political career, Donald Trump. So he's out of there. So Wray's gone. When is this? Is it immediate? Later? We're also learning the names of some of the people who will be in Trump's next administration. The latest is former Fox News host and woman who gets her filler done at Build-A-Bear, Kimberly Guilfoyle. Last night, she looks good. She looks good. Last night, Trump announced that he is nominating Guilfoyle for ambassador to Greece. Trump said, Kimberly is perfectly suited to foster strong bilateral relations with Greece. He's not totally wrong there. Being engaged to Don Jr. has given Guilfoyle a lot of experience with grease. Or gel. Or something. Why does he always look wet? But here's the thing, there may be a little ulterior motive here, because this announcement came the same day as rumors of a breakup between Guilfoyle and Don Jr. amid speculation that he is now dating a socialite named Bettina Anderson.
I'm sorry, what? Hold on, I just need a minute. This one hurts. No, this one hurts. Because you let yourself believe in love just a little bit. And then, stupid heart, stupid heart, stupid heart. I don't want to learn a whole new lady. Clearly, Don Jr. went to his dad and said, hey, Dad, I got a hot new girlfriend. Can you do me a solid and send the old one to the other side of the planet? Now, you might be saying that it's cowardly to send your fiancée to Greece when you should just have a frank and honest conversation about the end of your relationship. But may I point out that this is Kimberly Guilfoyle.
The best is yet to come.
That's when she's happy. Imagine breaking up with her. Guilfoyle isn't the ambassador just yet. She still has to be confirmed, and that may prove a bit of a challenge because at Fox News back in 2018, Guilfoyle was accused of repeated sexual harassment, which resulted in a multi-million-dollar settlement. Specifically, she was accused of displaying lewd pictures of male genitalia to colleagues, including those of romantic partners. Well, now we know why Guilfoyle's getting an ambassadorship on her way out the door. She's clearly got pics of Don Jr.'s Junior Don. Here's the Junior Don, or Junior. There's also a bit of trouble brewing for Trump's HHS nominee and last living California raisin, RFK Jr. Jr. is well known as a vaccine denier and a brainworm habitat, but now RFK Jr. may have gone a bit too far because he's going after one of America's heroes, high fructose corn syrup, which he has called a formula for making you obese and diabetic. Sorry, that's birthday cake Oreos. You know their slogan, why not make this your last birthday? The corn lobby is so powerful because corn byproducts are in everything from hot dogs to heavily processed bread to soft drinks. That's everything we eat on the 4th of July. The only way corn products could be more patriotic is if they were in fireworks, which they are. Wow. So kids, please don't play with fireworks. Eat them. I have been informed by CBS's lawyers that I must now make the following announcement. Kids, please eat fireworks responsibly. Cutting back. Are they happy? Is that enough? Did I say enough? Are we clear? Are we in the clear? Cutting back on government subsidies for corn could be a little risky because while the country is just drowning in corn, demand is not keeping up, especially as Brazilian farmers increase their competitiveness. Brazilian corn is very popular these days because it has that little landing strip. These. That was a weird laugh. These heavy corn subsidies started all the way back with Richard Nixon. You see, food prices started spiking right before the 1972 election, so Nixon turned to his Secretary of Agriculture, Earl Butz, and said, can we do anything to lower food prices? And Butz said, I can make corn super cheap. So Butts jacked up corn subsidies and pushed farmers to grow it at an industrial scale. And it was more corn than anyone could possibly eat. So to make money, the companies started selling corn byproducts, especially high fructose corn syrup. So if there's one thing you should take away from this story, it's that we once had a Secretary of Agriculture named Earl Butts. Even better, we got the Butts Brigade. We got the Butts people here. Even better, and this is true, his friends called him Rusty Butts. 70s were wild, my friends. It's not just his appointees. Trump is also announcing some big plans. Yesterday, he posted, America is going to start building monuments to our great heroes and heroines again. Excuse me? Again? America never stopped making monuments of great American heroes. Or did you already forget that this fall, the NBA unveiled this statue of Miami Heat star Dwayne Wade? There he is, saying his catchphrase, Burger! Beautiful. You can almost hear him say it.
Yeah, he's just looking.
This announcement is a bit of a mystery because the former president didn't elaborate on who he thought should get a monument. Of course, knowing Trump, what he really wants is a monument of himself, which honestly, I'm okay with, as long as they commission the same guy who made the Dwayne Wade. Mega! We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Dua Lipa and John Baptiste. When we come back, real puppies. A lot of them.